Do you know about these shocking discoveries that are hiding in your own home? We're talking about everyday items, things you use and see all the time, that could actually be putting you and your family at risk. It sounds crazy, I know, but the truth can be stranger than fiction, especially when it comes to the hidden dangers lurking where you least expect them. We're going on an investigative journey right inside your house. We're going to expose 10 common household things that have a secret dark side. You probably think your home is your safe haven, your sanctuary, right? Well, after this video, you might look at a few things a little differently. I'm not trying to scare you, but knowledge is power, and being aware is the first step to making your home even safer. We've done the research, we've dug deep, and what we've found is mind-boggling. Prepare to have your perceptions challenged because some of these are absolute game changers for how you'll view your living space. So buckle up because this is going to be an eye-opening ride. Let's get straight into it. The first one is a biggie. Your cleaning products might be doing more harm than good. Many are packed with nasty chemicals like ammonia, chlorine bleach, and phthalates. These can cause respiratory problems, skin irritation, and long-term health issues. Ensure good ventilation, wear gloves, and consider non-toxic alternatives. Vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice can be effective. Your lungs and body will thank you. Next up, let's talk about something most of us use almost every single day. Non-stick cookware. Those pans that make cooking and cleanup so easy? Well, there's a catch, and it can be a pretty serious one. For years, the magic behind many non-stick surfaces, especially the famous Teflon, has been a chemical called polytetrafluoroethylene, or PTFE. The main concern with PTFE-based non-stick coatings is what happens when they're overheated. When these coatings break down, they can release toxic fumes and particles into the air. One of the substances historically used in the production of Teflon was PFOA, which has been linked to a host of health problems. When these pans overheat and release fumes, it can lead to something called polymer fume fever, or Teflon flu. These fumes are particularly dangerous, even fatal to pet birds because their respiratory systems are incredibly sensitive. If you use non-stick, never preheat it empty. Always cook on low to medium heat, and make sure your kitchen is well ventilated. If your non-stick pan is scratched or damaged, it's probably time to replace it. Better yet, consider switching to safer cookware alternatives like cast iron, stainless steel, ceramic-coated pans, or glass cookware for baking. Alright guys, let's talk about air fresheners. They might smell nice, but many contain harmful VOCs like formaldehyde and benzene. These chemicals can trigger allergies, asthma, and headaches. Instead, try natural methods like ventilation, baking soda, and essential oils. Is your old paint a silent health threat? Okay, this next one is particularly important if you live in an older home, say built before 1978. We're talking about old paint, and specifically the danger of lead paint. Lead is a highly toxic heavy metal. It was widely used in paint for homes, toys, and furniture for decades because it made the paint more durable and the colors more vibrant. The United States banned lead-based paint for residential use in 1978, but if your home was built before then, there's a good chance it's still present on your walls, window frames, doors, or even exterior surfaces. The danger comes when the LED paint starts to deteriorate, when it chips, peels, cracks, or turns to dust. Children are especially at risk because they often put their hands and objects in their mouths, and lead dust can easily be ingested. The health implications of lead exposure are incredibly serious, particularly for young children and pregnant women. If you suspect lead paint in your home, get it tested by a certified lead inspector or risk assessor. Lead abatement should always be done by certified professionals. Awareness and professional help are key to managing this hidden danger. The mold hiding in your walls could be making you sick. Mold can grow unnoticed and cause problems. It thrives in damp, dark, and poorly ventilated areas. You might not see it, but it could be lurking behind walls, under flooring, or in your attic or basement. Mold releases tiny spores into the air, which can cause health issues. Common symptoms include sneezing, runny nose, red eyes, and skin rash. Prevent mold by controlling moisture. Fix leaks, ensure good ventilation, and clean up spills quickly. Your dust bunnies are more dangerous than you think. Dust bunnies might seem harmless, but they can be dangerous. Dust can contain harmful chemicals like lead, pesticides, and microplastics. Breathing in contaminated dust can trigger allergies and asthma. Regular cleaning with a HEPA filter vacuum and damp cloth is key. Alright, next up, let's head into the kitchen and talk about something we all use for storing food: plastic containers. They're convenient, lightweight, and cheap, right? But some plastic containers could be leaching harmful chemicals into your food, especially when heated or if they're old and scratched. Bisphenol A, BPA, is a major concern. BPA can interfere with your body's hormones. Even BPA-free containers might not be safe. Manufacturers often replace BPA with similar chemicals. Heating plastic containers can accelerate leaching. Putting hot food into plastic containers, or washing them in the dishwasher with harsh detergents, or using old scratched containers increases risks. The health risks are concerning, including reproductive problems and developmental issues, and an increased risk of certain cancers. Glass containers are a safer choice. They're microwave and dishwasher safe and don't absorb food odors or stains. Stainless steel is another great option. Your food deserves a safer home. Frayed electrical cords are a ticking time bomb. Electrical cords power our lives but can be dangerous if damaged or misused. Frayed cords are a fire hazard and electric shock risk. Overloading outlets or using the wrong extension cord is dangerous. Regularly inspect and replace damaged cords. A little caution prevents catastrophe. Your carpet could be a chemical and allergen trap. Alright, let's talk about something that adds comfort and warmth to our homes. Carpets. Many synthetic carpets are manufactured using a complex array of chemicals, including dyes, glues, and treatments for stain resistance, soil repellency, and even flame retardancy. When a new carpet is installed, it can release these chemicals into the air through a process called off-gassing. Over their lifespan, carpets act like giant filters, trapping all sorts of particles and pollutants from the air and from things tracked into your home. This accumulation of allergens and pollutants can be a major problem for people with asthma, allergies, or other respiratory conditions. If you're installing new carpet, look for options made from natural fibers like wool, cotton, or sisal, and ask about low-VOC or no-VOC adhesives and padding. For existing carpets, vacuum frequently with a vacuum cleaner that has a HEPA filter and strong suction. Consider professional steam cleaning or deep cleaning regularly. And if allergies or air quality are a major concern, you might even consider replacing carpets with hard flooring options like wood, tile, or laminate. Your home should be a safe and healthy place for everyone. Your shampoo and lotion could be full of harmful ingredients. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about something we use on our bodies every single day: personal care products. Many of these everyday items are loaded with synthetic chemicals that can be absorbed through our skin and potentially cause health problems. Some common culprits to watch out for include parabens, phthalates, sodium lauryl sulfate, synthetic fragrances, and formaldehyde-releasing preservatives. Our skin is our body's largest organ, and it's not an impenetrable barrier. Many of these chemicals can be absorbed through the skin and enter our bloodstream. The potential health effects include hormone disruption, skin irritation, allergic reactions, and conditions like eczema. Just like with air fresheners, that innocent-looking word fragrance or perfume on an ingredient list can be a major red flag. Start reading the ingredient lists on your personal care products. Look for products with shorter, simpler ingredient lists, preferably with recognizable plant-based ingredients. Seek out brands that are transparent about their formulations and avoid known harmful chemicals. Your skin and your body will thank you for being more mindful. You survived the danger zone. What to do next? Wow, that was a lot of information, guys. We've uncovered some truly shocking potential dangers lurking in everyday household items. It can feel a bit overwhelming, I know, but the goal here isn't to make you paranoid. It's to empower you with knowledge. Being aware of these risks is the absolute first step towards creating a safer and healthier home environment for yourself and your loved ones. Knowledge is power, and now you have it. The good news is that for most of these dangers, there are simple steps you can take to reduce your risk. It might involve changing a few habits, reading labels more carefully, choosing different products, or improving ventilation. Don't feel like you have to change everything overnight. Pick one or two things from this list to start with, and gradually make those positive changes. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, Make sure to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Stay safe, make smart choices, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.